Yo, Matt, rolling in hot here. What's up, brother? Welcome, welcome. Let's actually jump in. How you doing, dude? Happy Saturday vibes. Let's jump into some Valor here. How's the grind been going for you? I like that little pug emoji. Alright, let's jump in here. I haven't done do I have the tools? Yeah, I haven't done Valor for a while. I've been stacking tokens. I'm on 9 tokens, so let's have a proper crack at this. See if we can get a compass part or something. That would be really cool. I still haven't seen a single part. I know you've got a drop before. Only on second run, just doing kids breakfast. Ah, it's actually nice to know we're like similar time zone. Nice, dude. What you cooking for brekkie? Oh, that's easy. Just quick bang it in the bowl and then call it a day. Yeah, I'm also keen for... I think I got some granola that's gonna be waiting for me soon. Just to grind the teeth against, you know? Always on the grind. All these things are strong here, actually. I don't think I have the right armor for this place. Alright, screw it. You guys are going down. Let's go. Crazy, these things are actually super strong. Then again, I haven't played Transcendent in a while. And also Melee specifically. This is also with like decent potions. I feel like I'm struggling here. Phew. Chunky. Oh no. Oh no, they're right here. Oh no, no! Not quite how I wanted this to play out, but what can you do? No, 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 no! Oh, I've got unbinding. Oh, thank goodness. That would have been death. Okay, hold up. Need a bit of health here. Oh, you bastard. Come here. I think I find Drondor the most annoying out of everything. No, no, no! 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 Do I not have any more heals? Okay, hold up. This is getting dodgy. I didn't even realize I didn't have heals. Ah! 3 seconds. I gotta get some heals in. No, run! Thank goodness for unbinding serum. What? They like mitigated my heals here. Bro, I'm so sick of Drondor. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was actually really close. I think the issue is armor here. I didn't bring the right armor. Trading too many hits with melee play. And I missed my potion usage. Come on, give me something good. Void satchel. Okay, let's try that again. Was intense. Oh, by the way, thanks for everyone who's boosting me out there. You've actually got me back into the top 3. It looks like 12 boosts is all it takes to kind of edge me in. So if I can get another 2 or 3 extra boosts, that would be amazing. That would kind of just solidify me in the top 3. So gotta keep grinding away. Also got some plans for my next YouTube video. So trying to keep it up. You guys are putting me under pressure, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Nothing like a bit of positive pressure. Defeat monsters, noise. Okay, let's not go in so starved. That was really close. Almost lost all my tools and everything. Is there anything else I could take to make this better? Not really. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'm just playing with the camera off because it's still early morning here. I haven't really done my morning routine yet, so not feeling very camera ready, to be honest. still that weird bug of the trees, like when they float upwards. Super random. Gigantium! It's the good stuff. Try actually use the staff a bit more. Even though I got the wrong armor for it. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's try this. Come on. It's time for a party. Oh no, rock. Ah! I think I caused more trouble for myself. Phew. Jeez, melee is hard, man. See, this is what happens. You get lazy playing with staff, and then you suddenly have to play with melee again, and it's just like, you forget how much skill it actually requires to play. Oh, and my potions are not on. That explains things. Whoa! Okay, let's go for this last section. I must say I'm enjoying instant morph. I don't mind a bit of slower gathering speed. It's actually pretty cool. Ow, ow, ow. Body blocked. Of course. Drondor, you bastard. I don't have unbinding. I must be wary. Ugh, can I stop drawing more monsters, please? Ah, this is a mess. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. Oh. Oh, just die, bro. Finally. Oh. Yes, nice. 24k there. Oh yeah, the 21k finisher, very nice. Do 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 do. Not gonna lie, this map definitely feels pretty odd. Highlands Herald, great. Let's see. Let's stack another title here. I saw, I came, I crafted. Nice. Shiny. Oh, cool. That's cool. Shiny is nice. I just, I don't think I saw and came and crafted. I shall forever remain the distinguished bard of Talmuth. Need to remind people who made the music. I'm going very kind of loosely, passively on these contracts as well. Alright, Valdrith. Drop some emojis in the chat if you are lurking. It's always nice to know you're watching. The moment we just got Matt feeding his kids. Or better yet, tell me which maps you guys are grinding. All this chat about getting a new PC as well. It's like, soon, Black Friday is coming. Bombs will do it. Mushies. Some blue nana. It's like a blueberry banana. Make for a killer smoothie, that's for sure. When I wrote this song, I was thinking of it to be like the main theme, like the Lost Relics title theme, you know? That's why I've been using it in the videos on YouTube a bit. I just feel like it's got that heroic vibe to it. To the middle, I guess. I don't have to fight the other dude at the same time. That would be nice. Come, Warden, let's play together. Whoop. Whoop. Move. Where the hell is this guy? Aha. Drawn door. Morning, morning. Okay, chilled. Nothing really worth mentioning here. I am trying to go for gold again. Just try stack, like, let's say for the first, what is it, 9 weeks? Just grind gold and then see how far we get. I'll cash in my my green frags just because, you know, I don't really need them for anything else, and see if we can at least get to level 10 on the expedition. The only issue with that is if you get that far, it's very tempting to keep going, you know. Okay, more Valdrith. We're stuck here for a bit. Don't have really any other potions. It does actually feel kind of hard playing this map. Be nice to actually just pot up and just wreck it, you know. But it's a reasonably long map, so I'm actually running out of potions here. Look at this. we should come back. I don't want to risk losing all my tools. Maybe go craft some stuff, come back. It's fine. I don't mind having some tokens in the bank here. We can always return. I was thinking of doing another for my next YouTube video. I mean, you guys can give me some ideas. I was thinking of doing like a NPC like overview / tutorial. Just like all the NPCs, what they do, and you know what game modes they represent and what you can exchange with them and why. Just like that might be helpful. Or maybe not. I don't know. Hold on. What's up, babe? Oh, jeez. I just heard my partner scream, and it turns out it was just a little bug that she saw. She's fine. Whew. Okay, let's try... A map I haven't played in a while is... what is that map called? Kraken. I haven't done Kraken in a while. Let's go check that out. Yeah, bro, got like heart jumped into my chest. I was like, what the hell just happened? She's okay. Whew. Oh, I don't have any dust. Am I really gonna grind bones on the thing? Do I need to do that? Hold on. Ah, I do. Okay. To the tavern. Some top quality content here. We're gonna go grind some bones together. Oh no, I've only got 11 hours left on my membership. Okay, upstairs. What kind of knocked my attitude towards the game yesterday? It was a rough day. Oh no, what happened? Let's hear it. Let's hear the sad tale. Tales of woe. What happened, bro? Did you open up some stuff and you just got handed sweet nothing? You mean like nothing happened? Or did you open a bunch of things, or you just feel like no progress, or... I wonder if we'll ever see that old drunk Baronon. Oh yeah, bro. Green frags. I feel like I haven't been seeing those drop as much either. To be honest. I feel like they're fiddling with the knobs there. They're waiting for us to cash in. Like, no, we've given enough away. Let's turn up the resistance knob. What? 5 Nightmare and 5 Frostfall. Dude, I wish you all the best. I know Argantus opened 57 Frostfall vaults, bro. And some deep sea coffers. And I don't think he got anything but fragments. To be fair, he probably got quite a lot of fragments. Like 57 Frostfall vaults. I know you get, some of them you'll get like 30 green frags from one. Which is pretty good. I mean, you know, if you get 30 of those times I mean, that's like 900 fragments, you know, that's gonna fuel your expedition. So I think it is 30. You can get 30 green fragments. I mean, that's pretty decent. It's not great, let's be honest. It's not like first prize, but still something. Why am I even doing this? Hold on. Nice to come back to the old tavern sometimes, to be honest. Where's the consumables? Let's do one of these. Okay, monsters. Fine. Let's just do the last of the bones. Bone. Oh, bones are done. Oh no, I've got a few more. Let's just do those. And some ruins, whatever. Well, I wish you all the best, bro. Let's see, are you gonna pop up in the Overseer? Ooh, 2 fragments. What else? What else? Another 2 fragments. Okay, okay. Decent. There's 2 silver contracts right there. For a heck of a lot of gold. You actually think about it. 2 silver contracts, like 4 silver contracts. 150 for... yeah, it's almost still a better deal to buy a Valor token cash. Ah, bro. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, this game is not made... If you actually think about it, you need to have like hundreds of vaults or hundreds of containers. That's actually the only way, and you have to basically melt down your account in the hopes / exchange that you beat the RNG, bro. It's brutal. Like, I feel like I've done that so many times, just melted everything down to get something. It's like squeezing a lemon, you know? You've got this massive fruit and you squeeze it down and you get a little bit of liquid out of it. Or it's like trying to make almond milk, bro, from a nut. You have to squeeze a nut to turn it into milk. How many nuts do you need to make almond milk? I think that's a good analogy. Alright, I think I'm done here. 40 green frags and 4 blue from 10 containers, the rest virtual. What is the virtual? That's like potions and stuff. How much do you reckon the potion value was if you were to, I mean, I don't know if you use your potions or if you sell them. Oh. What? Spellbinding powder? You're joking. Is that what you get from Frostfall Vaults these days? I feel like it was just the other day that I was opening Frostfall Vaults and I didn't see any spellbinding powder. That's brutal. Why would they change that? Why make it so punishing? It's like... What is the goal? I don't think I want to go for this 500k. It's fine. I find fragments out in the wild. All right, let's go. We'll go Valdrith build, but we'll plan it as. Let's take it for Kraken. maybe a fireproof, just in case. Alright, let's go. Oh, dude. Purchase 2 more with gold or with the crystals. You're going hard there, bro. You have to ask yourself, was it worth it? Yeah, the thing with Lost Relics is, if you're only chasing drops to make you feel like you're enjoying the game, you're probably not going to enjoy it so much. Like, I actually think what I enjoy the most is like stacking gold. I don't know why. I feel like chasing fortune rather than... Do I even have armor on? No, what's going on? That was... I almost died there. That was ridiculous. What a horrible welcoming party. Okay. That was not a good beginning. These maps are no joke. I think we're gonna have to play this dungeon crawler style here. That was intense. Oh, it's all worth it for the prawns. At least with these production quests. All the hardcore production grinders are paying top dollar for the resources. I don't know, bro. Yeah, RNG, it's a thing. If you think of those like drop table percentages, to have a decent chance, or at least a chance, you need like at least multiply the drop chance by an amount that adds up to 100. And that is obviously still not a guarantee, but that's like a decent chance, you know? So for the Frostfalls, I think you need about 100 of them to at least, like, if you're gonna do a big opening, because it's about just under 1 in 100, you know. Such is the probability. But you know what's crazy is that it could still be skewed, but it could also skew in your favor. But you need lots to be able to test. That's just what it is. I don't know what to say really, because it's like you just grind slowly and stack over time. I think that's kind of the bait. Oh, you bastard. Stun. You be careful, this map is dangerous, man. Yeah, often those days, like, you'll see it'll be over a weekend or something when more people are playing, which I guess makes more sense because there's more people grinding, which means more chances for drops. But yeah. So for those Frostfall vaults, did you buy all of them or did you grind them up with Luniri? Did you actually go play Siege? Ooh. Why would you purchase those over coffers? Coffers have like 5% chance. You're chasing the I guess that's not too bad, dude. 2 million gold is actually not that bad. Hey, Forika, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Is it a good morning to you, or what's your time zone? Or better yet, that's actually not gonna help me. I'm not gonna know. I don't know the time zones. What time is it by you? That's easier. I know, Matt, you're like 2 hours behind, so you're like 7 a.m.-ish. Chasing that tea, bro. $8 a.m. Okay, cool. So you're an hour behind. Nice. You guys are early birds. I did some conquerons this morning. Nothing really worth mentioning, to be honest. Yeah, maybe they're making us work harder for the fragments, you know. You gotta do 510 conquerons in order to get... Oh no, what am I saying? What am I saying? Oh yeah, that is what it... 510 conquerons. If you get a single fragment each time, that'll pay for all your bronze contracts. If you think of it like that, it's not too bad. But that's a lot of Waygate orbs. Ow. Ow. I need better armor for this map. But 5 Conqueron a day minimum. And all those Conquerons gotta be green fab drops for it to be viable. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess if you get a Convergence, you also get the 5 frag discount if you are converting. But I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh yeah, I got a coin pouch this morning. I was happy with that. I like an extra 4k gold. Thank you. I'll take all the gold there is. Just so we can melt it down one day. I'm only sitting on 1.1 mil at the moment, which is not a lot. But we'll slowly rack it up again. Kind of scary coming and mining, because like all of these resources are just apparently going to disappear, isn't it? I mean, that's kind of what they've said. Anything that's tied to engineering or forging is just going to simply disappear. Scary stuff. Oh yeah, we got the crits. That was tough. I definitely felt that as tough. I need better armor for these maps. 9 minutes. Crazy. What? 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 What happened there? I just got booted. I am Conqueron. Maybe I should send Cliff a message and just ask him, like, just for lols, it would be hilarious to give Conqueron, like, just like some different dialogue. So, like, sometimes when you walk into the dungeon, he'll be like, I am Conqueron. And then other times he'll be like, I am... Oh, it's you again. Dark Legions rise. You know, it's kind of just like switches it up. This is the issue with dialogue. You know, as soon as you start becoming more cinematic. Terror Descent? Oh, I don't want to pay gold. I suppose we could do Terror Descent. Oh, it's a crappy one. I'll replace it. Guardian Arena, let's go. Oh, I don't have armor. What the hell? Let's go with this. Your path ends beneath my heel. Currently sitting on, what is it, 12 runs of some kind. 45k for the day. Not bad, not bad. Pretty chilled. Day is still young. I think I'm supposed to go see a friend today. I've been bad with replies. Come on, the double spawn. Where's the double spawn? There it is. Nice. 10 milli. How many more do I need? Oh, I only need 29 more. So 19 more of these and I can get the cape. That's exciting. Alright, let's see. I've got 2 gold contracts here. Complete trails, any? Or Thurn. Oh, we love Thurn. Let's go to Thurn. Yes, let's go. Thurn is home. Got time to burn? Thurn. I'm just glad I actually like this stuff. I was worried that after 17 tiers of expedition grind and upgrading weapons, I was worried I was not gonna actually even enjoy it. But I do. It does feel like a nice permanent trophy. This is probably still the most like cheap / efficient map for me to run. Doesn't cost much. These potions are kind of like, I don't have to do it with them. I'm just doing it for fun. And if I do have a crash or something, the armor is cheap. It's like I guess that's where you want to be with your runs. If you can do something cheap and pretty efficiently and cut out consumables for the most part. Like, I probably could be doing more damage, but like, honestly, leaving each run with full health and energy that's rad, you know? There's nothing wrong with mythical maps, it's just, I guess, because they're so farmed, or over-farmed in a way, the resources aren't super valuable. But I think with the inclusion of these production quests and the hardcore grinders paying gold, they don't care about gold, they're investing money to get the production quest done. They're aiming to finish each weekly quest every single week. I think that's great for everyone else, because if you want to sell your resources, you can actually make some gold, which you can in turn either burn on keys, or, you know, get some Luneri bonds, burn them on keys to actually play some premium game modes, or just go straight for loot boxes and crack some stuff, or just go for membership time, whatever. Lots of options. For now, I'm just gonna do just in terms of what my time schedule allows, I'm gonna aim for the 10k kills every week and do the 100,000 production, and then kind of just stack gold and hope that, you know, grind and find some fragments, do as many contracts that I can, focus on, you know, streaming and content creation, try keep those Valor tokens rolling in. Try keep my placement with my dedicated boosted followers. You guys are the bomb. And just, yeah, see how far I can get. Obviously with the inclusion of this new content coming with the armor and tools, the shake-up, that's probably gonna rattle things a bit. They're obviously gonna do something that's gonna make players feel like we have to get those tokens or the fragments, you know, to be able to upgrade your tools and stuff. So yeah, I'm worried. Or maybe virtual tools will still be a thing, but if you have the fragments, you can have like permanent tools, which I guess, like, if you've earned permanent tools, it's through finishing expeditions, which are, you know, it's not an easy feat. So I wonder. If you happen to be lurking and you're just dropping in on the stream, don't be shy to say hello or something. It's always cool to know who is lurking out there. I can see you watching, but I don't know who you are. Oh, if you're human. Humans only. Zesty. Also, I wonder, like, what we can do as a community to actually just help the game get more players in it. Like, maybe with more players and stuff, you know, the game could also become cheaper to play in terms of membership. we've actually seen that membership price come down. Ah, it is OJ Matt. What's up, bro? Yo, you're putting in that YouTube time. Thank you for watching from YouTube side. You're helping me rack up that watch time. Thanks, dude. Nice to have you here. We got the double Matt and Fueka combo lighting up the chat as usual. The old regulars. By the way, OJS Matt, I think your vote actually made a difference, dude. It looks like I'm in 3rd place again. Well, in the top 3 content creators. So thank you for that boost, dude. Major shout out to you. Because I remember yesterday you said you did boost me, so sitting on 250 for next week. Hopefully if we can keep it there. So yeah, thank you. Just means there's more hope in these tough times. Hope the grind's going well out there as well for everyone. Ooh, I actually want to get a quick snippet, just a screenshot of this guy's face. That's like a nice high detailed image. I was thinking for that video, we do an NPC tour. I just want to save that quick. Pictures, lost relics, a video. Let me just make a little file here as an idea. Lost relics, NPC something. I'll need to come up with a name. This is Jadian Valor Forge. That's got to be a ChatGPT name. Alright, cool. I've got one more contract here that I can do. Ooh, Descending Nightmares. Let's go do that. Why not? Part of me also just wants to like invest all my gold into Luneri and then spend all the Luneri on like tons of keys. I mean, that gives you, I guess you get all your gold value back if you spend it and you can reinvest. But the whole point, I guess, is to open a bunch of chests. So yeah, let's see. Do I have a Descending Nightmares build? Yo, this is an old build. Look at this. Although, no, that's actually not too bad. It's not too bad. It is old though. What is it missing? It's actually not bad at all. Let's just take. It is a little bit dodgy with the with this armor, Aetherborn armor. I think that's just because I want to use some of the staff a bit more. Let's try it. And we've got red and green. Yeah. Okay, that's good work. Let's go to Inverden. What? Oh, Hugh was clearing the trenches and the boss dropped just behind me. Just doing some mythical maps. Nice. Yeah, when the boss spawns right behind you, that's always a scary moment. And they're basically, as soon as they spawn in, they start their attack animation, so you must be careful. Not that it's really in your control. Alright. Hey, what's up, Nyx Emberstorm? What you gotta say? Hail, Nightshade, distinguished bard of Talmuth. Keys for days. Oh, you get 30 for one of these. Whoa, 30. So what, you hand in 3 of these, you basically got like 100 keys. So if I had 33 or 34 arcane fragments, how much is that? 10, 600, it's about what? Just under 2,000 engines worth of legendary fragments. And then you hand that in for like 1,000 keys. Then you're in for the long run. So yeah, maybe I'll slowly work up to that. I think I'm just taking it like more of a slow approach now. Yeah. Got 12 keys, it's ridiculous. Okay, I think this is good. Let's go. Hopefully we don't get a crash. I think my laptop is slowly dying. So there is still a chance that we have a crash while we're live. It seems to be better today. Might be the fact that I don't actually have my webcam rolling at the same time. Maybe I'll save the face for YouTube videos. Yeah, dude, I also haven't seen any green fragments. What the hell? That does seem like a noticeable change, now that you mention it. Although I did hand in 30 green fragments, so there should be some floating around out there. Instant morph is so nice. I'm very happy with it. I don't care about slower gathering. I mean, it's dungeon crawler, right? Not dungeon sprinter. So nice to just be able to freely morph it up. And also you get a reduced energy use. That's very cool. Woo! Actually, I just realized, like, the morph ability is very good for Descending Nightmares, because obviously the points you spend on gathering speed mean nothing for these dungeon runs. Ow. To the exit. I mean, next floor. We don't want to exit too early here. Dun, 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 dun. A wee bit of gold. Right, next level. Let's go. It is kind of nice, I must say, because last expedition I was playing like full pressure mode, trying to reach those 25k goals each week. Like, it was really intense, man. To be honest. Like, also you just didn't want to fall behind, you didn't want to like miss out on contracts. It's just so intense. So I'm kind of enjoying being able to just play a bit more like chilled this time. But who knows, when that new content comes out and I'm on the other side of the coin, nowhere close to being able to actually like access any of it, then I might start feeling a bit itchy. Although, you know, after 2 expeditions, I do have some mythical fragments and transcendent fragments. Like, surely I can still get something for my hard work, you know? I guess the goal is to not like finish all the content as soon as it comes out. I guess that's like, they're hoping to at least create a longer term of grind. Because otherwise, from the dev team's perspective, imagine like you release content and then it's done in a week. And now you have to release a whole new update, but it took you like months to do that stuff. I think they're trying to make long time burn content for us. Just so that it lasts longer. I mean, I guess that makes sense, you know? Yeah, let's go. Bones up in the screen. That was hilarious. Okay, let's go. Who are we gonna fight this time? It's Grodd. Grodd smash. I did a couple voices for the Guardians as well, which I pitched to Cliff. But I think he was also like, you know, the voice thing also makes the bosses feel more special. But I just thought, you know, if we are starting to bring in more like character voices and stuff to the world, it would be nice to sprinkle it about in other places too. Like give the NPCs a bit of character as well. But he did mention that's also fluff, you know. That's not the main thing that they're working on right now. Those will probably be like last finishing touches. Yeah, so this is technically like a mythical tier right now. Ow. Ooh, a shiny stone. I need that. I kind of need that fireproof here. I'll just leave that on the ground there. Let's take that. These mobs are getting tankier. Okay, let's crack our potions. I don't plan on going further than 4. Do you know what would be cool for those like passive artifacts? You know, like Ring of Transference, or those ones that have like lifesteal and stuff. Even though they're passive, it would be cool if you could choose when to like activate them. Like remember in like Dota, there used to be those artifacts where they have like AoE effects or something. And they use energy or whatever, or the artifact has energy, but you could like toggle it on and off. That would be super cool. Because then you could like take, you know, Ring of Transference, say, and, you know, have it off for the first few levels, and then only activate it like when you're deeper in. You know, anything that's got like a drain on it. That is, I don't know, I feel like that's a good suggestion. Someone write that down. Or would that be too OP, do you think? What do you guys think? Let's eat a fish. What? It'll cause issues. There are some that would complain. Oh no, I forgot to activate my Arca's health ring, so I died. Give me back my items. You think so? You think that's the case? Yeah, I think that would be a minority. I think most people would be like, yo, that's sick. Because it gives you more like strategic choices. Man, I really like that. The Descending Nightmares Guardian battle music. Super cool. I think I did a pretty okay job there. Alright, last level. Hopefully I can do this. Need to actually focus here. Yeah, crazy. You have to get to... What's it? The 6th floor. 6th floor 6 times. That's crazy. I guess for the whale players, you know, it gives them something to do. Like late game goals. Which is pretty cool that they've added that. I like that in the article they were like, these goals are not meant for everyone, and that's okay. I was like, alright. I feel better about my crappy items. Ooh. Okay, let's clear the battleground here. Look at all this spellbinding powder. It's like opening a Frostfall vault. Too soon, Matt. Too soon. Oh, more spellbinding powder. That's the good stuff. That's what we're really chasing here. Whoop. Gotcha. Star Shark. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3 more heals. Okay. Okay. Should be okay. Should be okay. Void Hide is worthless. Worthless. Huh. Okay, who's next? Rod. And Warden, that's not too bad. Step onto the platform. Press the button. This theme song does feel a bit like Dragon Ball Z-esque. All my childhood influences coming through here. Yeah, get wrecked. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna go any deeper. Even though I do have some more heals, it would be foolish. That's me done. What? New friend requests? Who wants to be my friend? Let's have a look. Porsche. Who the hell is Porsche? Are you watching the stream, Porsche? Tell me if you're watching the stream. You have to speak in the stream chat. Then we can be friends. Who is Porsche? I don't even see a Porsche in the chat. Who is Porsche? I've never seen Porsche in my life. If you're hanging in the stream, let me know. And then we can be friends. Why not? Unless you're just, okay, you're spamming hard here, bro. Don't make me decline. Or is that just because I'm checking? Interesting. Till I know who you are. Reveal yourself. Yo, that was fun. I guess that now we go back to normal adventures. None of this cool premium content here. $100K for those like boosts now. Pretty crazy. Just wanted to check something. Why does it say only one is? What is going on here? We should still be live on both channels. I don't think I understand. What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Alrighty. Let's have a look here before we dive into some more. My coffee cup is empty. I'm also thinking I need to look at like what my day plans are, if there are any day plans. Let's see. Alrighty, I'm gonna take a quick break, make some coffee, and then we'll jump back in with maybe some Transcendent runs, go back to good old Mount. I haven't been there for a while. Yeah, thanks for tuning in and watching so far. I'll be right back, see you in a bit. Cheers. Alrighty, 1 2 1 2. Are you guys still here? Sorry for the long wait. I also just realized something. My webcam, for some reason, has moved. Why is it doing that? No one said anything that this was off center. There we go. Alright. And my loot. What's going on with my loot thing? Ah, it's all broken. No one said anything. There we go. My loot chest. No, you can't really see that, but you know, it's only made for that. There we go. How's everyone doing? Hope the grind's going well out there. Thanks for being patient and hanging out, if you are still here. I was just making some plans for the day. I got a friend I need to catch up with that I haven't seen for a while, so that'll be quite nice. And we're just trying to make some plans. Okay, let's try another... I need more of this Trigantium stuff, so let's try another Bracken. Listening to my elevator music. Nice. Yeah, I got the old Lost Relic stuff just rolling on the in-betweens. I figure now that I'm, you know, because I'm on YouTube, I can't actually get away with playing music that is copyrighted, which on Twitch, even though they say they enforce it, you can actually get away with it a bit, which is good and bad, you know. So for now, yeah, we're just gonna roll with the in-game soundtrack, and if that gets boring, that just means I need to write better stuff for the game. Let me just reply to a message here, sorry guys. Cool, dude. Yeah, I'm also chilling. I'm literally just having my second coffee. I still need to have breakfast. We'll probably, I mean, I think 12 is pretty good. I mean, otherwise like 1 o'clock. I don't know. You just let me know Because I don't know how long it'll take you to get on a bus to get there, because I'd be keen to meet you all the time that you're like arriving. I don't necessarily want to like hang around and wait for you, so it would be better to just plan it and then go, you know, take it all into account and just try arrive about the same time. I reckon we meet at the pavilion. I know there's a My City drop-off right there. So let me know your thoughts. Or like start of the promenade, you know, like where all those little stalls are, and the ice cream stalls. And then we can just cup a walk and a chat and a hang. It'll be cool. Alright, let me know. Alright, let's go. So we're doing Kraken. I didn't actually check which armor I've got on. Do I have... Okay, Stormholds. That'll have to do. Yeah, let's go... Let's tank up a bit. But think of listing some of my gear, really not feeling it at the moment. 15 runs, nothing. Ah, oh, bro, don't give up. Don't give up, Matt, no! What about the gold, bro? It's all about the gold. Well, to be fair, the only arcane fragments I've seen have been from... Well, to be honest, yesterday I got an epic from Gathering, and I got a rare from an end of adventure chest. But you're right, I haven't seen many green ones. Maybe they've like just turned the tap off, you know? Too many inserted into the game. But I don't know, I wouldn't... Maybe it is just RNG, bro. RNG is brutal, you know how it is. Can be brutally punishing or like brutally rewarding. It's just gotta roll with it. But I know you've just spent 2 million gold, and that like feels like a huge setback. So now when you're looking at earning pittance again for each adventure, it doesn't feel nice. So I know how you're feeling right now. But it's like you've just restarted your game, you know? Because I think, look, with this game, you don't have that, like, the experience you earn doesn't make you feel like you're progressing, right? So because it's gear-based progression, it's like only if you have nice gear do you feel like you're progressing. But once you've got the nice gear, you stop progressing right there. There's no like incremental progress for your levels or anything like that. So I think like if there was a bit of a power-based progression, people would just grind for power and riches. Riches being, you know, you're chasing gold and you're chasing that little point 1 or 0.2 little power climb. What are you saying? Just looking, you can't get Supreme Titan takedown anymore, and only 19 available. Thinking listing mine at 12. Ooh. That's a good one to keep, bro. Especially now since Guardians seem like they're becoming more of a blocker. Oh, dude, I've been there. Don't do it, Matt. No! We're supposed to be... How are we gonna play co-op together, bro? Come on. I mean, look at me. I'm playing Kraken for, like, resources that are probably just gonna get sunsetted. I'm just doing it now so I could maybe get a better armor set. Or I might just sell the resources. try to play as cheap as possible. I'm just here for the frostfire fungus, bro. This is it. But I guess after this next skill shake-up update, we won't feel like there's items that are useless. You know, like the resources themselves that we can gather will probably all have a purpose and a meaning. So whether you're someone who's just grinding for gold, or you're someone who's like chasing the utility, it should just feel like a better game overall. Also, like, take the FOMO out of the picture for a second. Like, you've still got great items. You can still play and enjoy the game. You know, like if you actually are not stressing to try and like keep up with like the super intense grind curve, which, you know, in terms of fragments, in terms of tokens, it's like, it's expensive, you know? Like, if I think of that first expedition, I told you how many items I traded out just to be able to raise the engine in-game, to be able to buy the fragments, to be able to do the expedition. Like, yes, I've got epic, like really nice permanent upgrades now, which allow me to kind of float between transcendent and mythical maps, which at the moment obviously like top tier maps. So I'm kind of like, I guess, you know, it's easy to feel like, oh, I'm not getting anything anymore, but like this game is all about getting over those permanent humps. You know, you're stuck in a grind loop until you like are able to get something that does give you some kind of permanent upgrade. So I guess that's the point of the expeditions, you know. They're giving you those like permanent trophies. But you also don't have to do those, you know. It's just, yeah, it's the post-gamble feel. When you get nothing for gambling, and you've just melted your gold, and now you're looking at an uphill grind slope. You know, it's not really motivating. So I know the feeling, bro. Yeah, it is a time sink. I mean, to be honest, gaming has always been a time sink, you know. I suppose it's like time spent when you're not out drinking at a bar or something, you know. Like if you think of it like that, it is still kind of social. But I guess the difference with this game is like it's not necessarily one of the cheapest games to play out there, you know, especially if you are paying for membership every so often. Like recently I decided to also just buy membership just because I feel like the gold grind just for membership feels pretty expensive at the moment. So I've figured, you know, maybe it's just because there's less people selling bonds, so it's actually more valuable to like buy. Yeah, dude. Shame. Yeah, like I think, you know, how you're feeling about wanting to play other games, like that's totally fine. If you're not having fun here, you should definitely just switch it up. I mean, that's what I do. I have this, and then every now and then I just jump into Fortnite, because Fortnite's just like a party game, you know what I mean? Like, it's just fun. Like, they've got cool adventure games, they've got the racing, they've got the music mode, you know, just get to rock out on some tunes. They've got the battle royales, they've even got like, I tried something the other day, like the RPG modes, and they're actually pretty solid, dude. Like, you start off like level 1, and then you have to grind mobs and level up, then you get new abilities. I was really impressed with, you know, some of the RPG stuff that people have made. I mean, it's not like, you know, some of it is a bit janky, but like, still like a fun little game loop, to be honest. Wait, I do not want to die here. So yeah, just mix it up a bit. Remember, Lost Relics is also like a cozy grind game, you know? It's like, you don't have to buy into all the season stuff. I mean, I don't know, if you've got Elixirs of Fortune going, you've kind of invested in having to play, you know? So I would recommend that you do that if you are gonna be just like stick it out. And remember how we used to play the game? It wasn't like you jump in for a week, you grind up, and then all of a sudden you get drops. It was like you would grind and grind and grind and grind and stack and stack and stack and stack and stack, and then you do like a mass opening. And then hopefully get something, and then, you know, rinse and repeat. Such is the grind loop. So risk of sitting on items, a lot more people leaving than joining the game, for example, Hellbringer. Yeah, I saw Hellbringer, but Hellbringer also got like... he did send me a message, and we were chatting about it, just like privately. And he was just annoyed by the fact that, you know, when they change things, they just take stuff away, and they don't reward the players for their time. So I get that, but the thing that he was kicking up a fuss about was, I guess it was the principle. He explained it to me as the principle, like the overmorph potion thing. Now, I guess if you're someone who's invested all your gold into Holy Grey ales and stuff, which, like, I don't know why you would do that, but, you know, each to their own. And they're just like, no, we're just simply gonna get rid of it. Those players got all annoyed. And funny enough, Hellbringer didn't even have many, like, Holy Grey ales and stuff, but he said it was just the principle that put him off. But not to be the devil's advocate, think of it also from the dev's point of view. Like, they have tried to maintain a no server reset promise, in the sense that you keep all your long-term progress, even though you've been playing long before the game is released, you know. They could have reset everyone's levels, but kept everyone's items, so you can still grind your items. So think about that. That's like years of backlogged game experience and items that have become obsolete. There's got to be a certain point where they are cleaning out the closet a little bit, or, you know, think of it like a little purification filter. I mean, if you look at almost any game like Battlefield or League of Legends or even, you know, Fortnite, they've got their seasons, and every season they wipe everyone's ranks. So like, you have to grind up again. So that's also like a loop, you know, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So Lost Relics, I guess they've tried to find that balance in between. Like, you actually do get to keep all your long-term progress, you get to keep your items, it's all about permanent long-term gains. But with changes, you know, certain things are gonna change. Like, I'm pretty sure I had like 1,000 of those rawthite. Remember those like black rawthite ingots? And I was like, oh, I'll grind those one day. And I never did. And then before I knew it, they kind of took it away and then changed everything into collectibles. And like, you know, I missed out big time there. Well, I remember a while back I was actually playing Dragon Ball Online, and I was really enjoying it. You know, it's also like classic MMO RPG. You just grind up, get powers, you know, new abilities. Eventually, like, you know, get your transformation, or you progress your job at level 30, and then you go from kid to adult, like all that kind of stuff. But then they mentioned that they're gonna wipe the servers, and I was like, oh, you know, ugh. Server wipe, you know, that's definitely one way to like just say goodbye to your game, you know. So I don't think they're gonna do that, but like a few upgrades here and there, it's not the end of the world. Like, if they take, I mean, to me, I was like, whatever, who cares about overmorph potion? Like, especially now that you can get instant morph, like, for talents, you know. It's also like, it's not that easy to get instant morph. You still have to have played a full expedition. You still have to allocate points to it. But yeah, I guess it's like, you know, it's up to you when you want to leave the arcade. And the option to leave is always there. And there's always the option to pull your value out and cash out, you know, so I guess I still just enjoy playing the game, so I'm not like I want to leave just yet, you know. Also, there's new stuff coming always, and you know, it's been fun watching the game progress and grow. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, maybe. I mean, do you have an empowered titan? Maybe it is a good deal. You know, sell the supreme to the elite, deep-pocketed rich folk, and then you've got yourself a good wad of engine to either, you know, reinvest in some items. I mean, I think this one is great. 60% is fantastic. You are definitely right about that. I mean, this one's what? Just under probably about 2k or 1.8. You can get 12k, bro. Yeah, do it. Why not? Especially now the engine's gone up a bit. When you put it that way, in comparison. Leave it up to the rich collectors who want the items in minority. And let's not fool around here and think that there aren't rich people playing this game. Like, I don't know if you saw my previous video when I was talking about the Royal Sapphires. Don't you guys still think it's crazy that there's some players out there that literally claimed, and no offense if you are one of these players, like, it's totally fine. Like, you know, it's amazing that you have that much expendable income. But what I'm saying is, like, there's players who claimed, like, multiple of those Royal Sapphire rewards. Like, some people got one of each thing plus the skin. So we're talking like $30,000 at least. That's for 4 items. Or less than that, maybe $25,000. But even so, that's like what are we talking about here, you know? And these are the players that we're also in a way competing against in our adventures. So like, I think one important thing to remember is that all the content isn't actually for everyone. And if you think of Cliff as like a service provider, he's also got to keep those players kind of like happy, you know. And if they're players who can just spend money like there's no tomorrow, like, and they're willing to do it, I guess it is also only beneficial to him to create a game loop where they feel like, you know, they enjoy spending for their time in game. But you also don't have to. You can play for free, chill out, take it easy. Yeah, you miss out on stuff, but then, you know, you're also not being forced to spend or pay to play, so I guess that's the trade-off. Yeah, bro, Supreme is, I mean, that's a crazy item. That is a really nice one that you've got that. 9.8k. How much is that in engine right now, dollar-wise? It's like... What a what a crappy run. 2-5. Terrible. Thank goodness for the elixirs. I just want to see what my friend is saying here. Right, I reckon I'm gonna do a couple more. Let's see, what are we sitting on here, run-wise? 17. Okay, maybe we can make it up to 20. Let's just jump back down to some mythical runs. Starting to feel a little bit of fatigue here, and that's never a good thing when you're playing. That's how you die. Ooh, you got Astral Surge. Nice. How much does Astral Surge, how much you selling that one for? That could be an interesting addition to my build here. Astral Surge. Oh, it's way beyond my 7 mana weapon damage. Ooh, it is nice. For, I guess I could swap that out for the crit. But I don't have 2000 engine to spare, bro. I just don't. Oh, bro, I don't have it. I'd have to sell a triad. And personally, I'm not like I said, I just don't have it right now. I don't. I am still trying to somewhat also get stuff. I mean, I do have the 2 Valor triads. Like I said, I want to see how far I get. You know, 9 weeks in to the expedition. I want to see how many tokens I have, and I'm just going to play hardcore catch-up. But yeah, you are right about these fragment drops, dude. I haven't really seen many of them at all. Shout out to all the lurkers as well. Drop some heat in the chat so I know you're human. Or if you're just a grind bot, that's also fine. Drop some emojis. Welcome to the stream. Wait. I wonder if there's a way to link. I should chat to Cliff about this. Like, if there's a way to link Lost Relics live streams to Epic Games. So, you know, when you see the game, you can actually. Well, I guess Steam does that. I don't know if Epic does that. But like some games, when you go to their store page, you can actually see live streams happening. Which is pretty cool. That's a nice way also to show that there's like a real community playing. Phew. Astral Surge, bro. See, now you got an item on my radar. I guess it would just make these runs feel nicer. Yeah, it is definitely one that would be a cool addition. I probably wouldn't need the potions as much. I'd probably still be able to like one-hit these things without the potions. And it gives you a speed boost. It is pretty good. It is pretty good. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll invest in that later. For now, I'm pretty chilled. Like I said, I'm not pushing hard this expedition. I'm done after 34 weeks of like back-to-back expedition chasing. And basically melting down all my items and yeah, feeling... When I say melting down, I just mean like trading out stash value. You know, all the fragments that go along with that. And the grand like total payout was at the end wasn't like amazing at all. Obviously I was lucky being a part of the content creator network. I did get a nice, thanks to all your guys' boosts and stuff. I did think, what, I got about 700 engine over the course, of which some of it I reinvested back into fragments to be able to finish. So that's cool. It's time to go back to just good old gold and resource accumulation. Yeah, Netherband is also good. I didn't even realize that they upgraded it. So that was cool. A clever way to try rebalance without having to, you know, change anything specific on a weapon or anything. Give the artifacts more value. Give me the weekend. See, look at this. A whole battle, not a single weekend. That's bad. Hey, someone bought my fish. That's cool. Producers. Producers producing. Yeah, this time around, I am the merchant. I'm just here collecting some resources, selling some stuff. It's like OG Lost Relics grind here. See, look at that. That was worth more than my Kraken run. Just shows you. Let's go. Just out of interest sake, what does the stream video title say? I've been playing around with the new like dual stream setup, and technically you're supposed to update all your titles at once. Can you guys just tell me what it says? For some reason, I feel like it's not saying what I think it says. So if you're watching on Twitch, just let me know what the title of the stream is. And if you're watching on YouTube, just let me know what it says there too. That'd be super helpful. Ah, okay. It says Valor Expedition Iron Clash. Well, that's what I suspected. That's not what it's supposed to say. It's supposed to say Saturday, Lost Relics Saturday chill grind. I mean, it's not like it's a bad title. It's just it doesn't seem like the little app actually works. I need to figure that out. Thanks, man. That's helpful, dude. Thank you. One day we'll find something valuable. Or just fish. Although fish is valuable right now, thanks to these production quests. Like I said earlier, like you can actually just rack up some good gold. Keep your market listings filled up. Keep them rolling, build up some economy. Make a bit of gold. I mean, how much are these Luneri bonds selling for right now? Probably quite a lot. Check after this. Yeah, this has been a fun little morning grind, to be honest. Thanks for those of you who are lurking and chilling out here. I hope your grind's going well. Let me know if you've seen some fragment drops or not. It looks like Matt and I are on the same side of the coin today. Come on. Aww. Where's the coffers at? Also, these little fish, they're also selling for a decent amount. Just because people are trying to do gold contracts. They're trying to cheap out and just get like tons of fish, you know. So you can still make gold on like common items as well. I think if you're selling across the board, you can, yeah, rack up a good amount of gold. But I am also trying to guard my gold because I've got like 2 membership orbs racked up. So we'll see. I'm thinking like, you know, 2 beers and a meal and you can play for a month. You think of it like that. Now we just got to get the YouTube and Twitch channels monetized so that they pay for my membership. That would be ideal. Then we're rocking. One day, one day. Malignant core. Ooh, only need 17 more before we get the cape. Exciting. Oh, what the hell? There's still more on this map. Let's get out of here. Alright, nothing really to write home about there. Where are the fragments? The fragments are gone. I mean, if they made a deliberate change, it would be nice if they told us. I'm back. I guess Thurn is my forever home, you know? So where I got all my best drops. I got my World Slayer here. I got Rain of Fire here. I got Vault Core Amulet here. Where else? What else? This is where I spend all my time working up to my Abyssal Dominator. So Thurn is home, yo. Definitely seems strange. The stream seems to be running much better today. The only things I changed were not playing with VSync and not playing with the camera too. Maybe it was struggling to scale down the webcam as well as the game. I don't know, maybe that's like too much processing power for this old laptop. Ow, okay, I get it, I get it. I am the wizard. Yo, soon we'll have a cape. I think I still will keep the wings, but I'll rock the cape a little bit. Maybe we'll go back to the old nightshade look. That would actually be cool. Get my old suit of armor out again. I mean, to be fair, this skin is actually really cool for like a rare skin. We've got like a glowing aura. It's all like skull orientated. Pretty cool. I have a feeling one day in the future we're gonna get just like a boss dungeon. Because I feel like as Cliff is slowly... Hey, we got a fragment. Woo, finally. I feel like as Cliff is slowly building up different boss encounters, eventually we'll just have a boss dungeon. Maybe you need to get a boss key, then you can choose which encounter you want to do. To grind for, I don't know, boss chest. Same kind of thing we got going here. Go. Come on. Give me a coffer, please. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ah, nothing. Sadness. No. What's up? You need to figure out why the damn video titles don't update. It's annoying. Moonlit Valor? It's a good item. I'm loving Moonlit Valor again. I'm very glad. I actually always used to like this item as a healer. It is obviously more of like a slow running item, but a great reset. Like honestly, my fish usage has been squashed ever since I'm using this again. Which, you know, maybe it's not as like speed efficient, but it's definitely gold efficient, so that's nice. Super Kamehameha! Ooh. Alright, and then let's heal up before we leave. Nice. Done. Okay, we actually found a fragment. So, Matt, it's not a myth. There are fragments out there, bro. We just gotta find them. One fragment at a time. Alrighty, guys, that is me up to 20 runs today. Well, not full-on runs. Combination of Thurn, Conqueron, Valdrith, and Kraken. So technically only 11, about 14. Let me just double check here. 14. Some Descending Nightmares. Yeah, about 15 runs, excluding the boss runs and the Guardians Arena. So we've got about 71k worth of gold, only 5.5 engine, but not bad for a single session. We'll be back with some more streaming a little bit later. Trying to ramp it up here. Get the YouTube channel happening. Get the Twitch vibes going. Try to get some social vibes happening here on the channel. Maybe, who knows, by the time co-op drops, we're all already good mates and hanging out together. Thanks for stopping by. Big shout out to Matt 640 for keeping the chat alive. Also OJS Matt hopping in from the YouTube side. Anyone else who was in the chat today? Fuerka, I know you also been lurking, another fellow content creator. Speaking of, if you are not boosting me, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Come boost a creator here. You can type in all kinds of things. Nightshade is the Knight of Note, you know, whatever, anything. I'm sure my name will pop up. Thank you for boosting me if you already are. And you'll notice that because of your support, you've actually got me back into the top 3, which is amazing. And that'll also get me all motivated and amped up to keep playing. So if we can get a few more, that'll just help guard my top 3 position. Maybe I can even get into 2nd place, you know, then I'll feel good about that. And before we know it, we'll be rocking first. Thank you guys. You make the channel worth it and keep me coming back. So good luck out there. Don't give up hope. Go find those fragments. Hold on to your hard-earned items. You'll thank yourself later. And we'll be back with some more grinding a bit later. Thank you so much. Catch up soon. Cheers.